and welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves. So, in the last part, thanks to Bentley, we now have access to the electronic winch, and on top of that, thanks to Sly, after Sly took off the jewels off of Rajan's prize elephants, Bentley can now use those jewels to create a saw strong enough to take off the clockwork wings off of the statue in Rajan's ballroom. Now there's only one thing left to do before we take on the big heist. And that is to take out Rajan's ground reinforcements. And the only way to take it out is by using a, oh man, how do I even say it? Initiating an aerial assault, as it were, with Bentley's newly acquired RC chopper, also ow.
Hey, you can't beat up my friend like that. Only I could do that.
How dare you beat on my friend? Oh. He falls asleep.
Why is that bomb not going off? Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
That's where I was like, wait, why did that thing just, like, stay there for so long?
Malfunctioning stickies again.
I don't know. Again, this is like the first gadget that Bentley obtains the trigger bomb. So it's like, kind of like what happened, when the bomb, stuck onto the ceiling, like, during Bentley's first official mission, like, back in Paris in the Black Chateau. Yeah, it could literally stick to, like, any surface or whatever, and the only way it can blow up is if you hit the L1 button again, to detonate it.
Aren't cheap.
Hostile has been sighted.
Hey, Bentley.
Oh, there we go. So there's Rajan's ground reinforcement, so we gotta take out that son of a bitch from above.
Shut up, Sly. I know how to work my own chopper.
Targeting arrow. Follow it back into the action.
Yeah, really, it's like, Sly, you do realize I invented this RC chopper. You dare doubt my ability? The brains of the operation?
I mean, just making sure you remember the basics. Oh, okay, then it'll allow me to throw this one out there. Sly, don't forget you can slow down time.
Or you could. Oh.
Wow,
What
no
just
scope.
happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Fucking just by an off chance, that fucking car shot a missile, but it was like ironically enough, you can actually stop the missiles with your bombs from the RC chopper.
Oh, jeez.
I had no idea you can do that until I recorded that. That was by pure accident, I swear to God.
Hey, Sly, check out this no-scope.
Bridge. That should cut off reinforcements from the guest house and hopefully distract the ballroom guards standing watch over the clockwork wings. Sly will then take Carmelita up on her offer for a dance, and while the crowd is transfixed by their tango, Murray will lower into the ballroom on the electronic winch. Once down, he'll cut the wings free and then winch back up for an exit. Murray should then make his way out of the palace. I'll cover his exit with the RC chopper. Once he's past the drawbridge, we're home free.
Alright, there you have it. Seems simple enough, right? Okay, so first and foremost, we need to... Oh, well, first we gotta check Neefnet. And so our 2 gold rings... Okay, anyway, so we have extra coinage. Now we can officially begin this heist by taking down the drawbridge. Wait, drawbridge? No, what am I talking about? We just went past that drawbridge. We need that drawbridge to make our fast getaway. No, I'm talking about the regular bridge that leads us to, like, say, the guest house.
But, Bentley, you don't have a tux.
Also, apparently, I can't aim for shit.
But, Bentley, you don't have a tux. You can't get in.
He'll just paint one on his shell.
This counts, right?
Oh, man. He'll look much better in a tuxedo than you, Sly. I'm just saying. Oh, that is debatable. Oh.
Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
Look, I would get to the bridge, but I'm just having way too much fun with my sleep darts. Gotta make my living somehow.
It's target practice.
Well, I mean, you're not technically wrong.
Okay, Bentley. Murray and I are moving into position. You still think you can demolish something that large?
It doesn't take an engineer to figure out how to blow up a bridge.
Hell, it doesn't even take an engineer to know how to blow up a bridge. Hell, a 5-year-old can figure out how to blow up a bridge.
Rings on the upper cleats should pop right off. That should enable me to bomb all of the upper cleats, which will bring it all crashing down.
Just watch your head when that thing gets unstable. We need that brain of yours in one piece.
No, it'll take more than just one huge boulder from this crumbling bridge to bring me down.
Foreshadowing.
That's one. Better watch out for falling stones.
Wait, hold on. What did you get?
God damn it! God damn, Best Buy, I know my order has been delivered! Why are you several hours late? God damn it. So I got a text from my goddamn phone. Alright, anyway. God damn it, Brian, what the hell? Okay, so... Alright, so for the support beams. The first, ow. The first set of support beams, like on the lower level, I think it only requires, like, just one bomb, like, per support beam. But it's not until you get up to the upper level right here where you get to the bigger support beams where it needs, like, at least 2 bombs to take out. I guess, like, whenever I initially, like, go through this segment of, like, the level or the heist or whatever, with the smaller support beams, like, on the lower level, I usually end up, like, just bringing out, like, 2 bombs for each one, you know, just for safety precaution. But I think you really only need to lay out at least just 1 bomb for the smaller support beams.
Look into it.
But yes, but now with the main bridge down, now time to initiate the distraction.
You still
By
got
taking
your
up
belt on,
Carmelita.
don't you, Sly?
Phase 2. I'll take care of Carmelita and the crowd.
You say that, but I'm gonna keep an eye on that. But I'm fairly certain he does. If he did so in the first dance with, like, you know, with Neela, I'm fairly certain the same thing will happen in this dance.
Just waiting for the perfect moment.
Ah, god damn it, camera angles, come on. Show me that belt. Show me the belt. I'm just waiting for it. God damn it.
Just so we can laugh at Carmelita's stupid face.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about. I mean, it's exactly like what we did before with Neela.
Oh yeah, he has it. He's wearing it.
Oh, god damn it, I missed it. but yeah, Danny, you're absolutely right. It's like, yeah, it's literally the same thing as what you experienced, you know, when you were dancing with Neela. But I mean, it's like, yeah, of course, like the button layouts, or the button commands, I should say, they are laid out a little bit, they're much differently compared to the dance with Neela. But again, it's the same thing.
I love that comment.
Oh,
there.
god damn it, I just saw it. Yep, you're he's still wearing it. Carmelita!
I love that comment, though, where he's just like, I often run into police work while on the job. I'm like, oh, that's subtle.
Oh, like, Sly and Carmelita have some of the best dialogue in these games.
Yeah.
They really
like,
do.
Like, you know, that's really, like, half the reason why I really enjoy these two characters as a couple, just because they have some of, like, the greatest banter.
Meanwhile, Raja's like, wait a minute, what's that belt?
Oh, man. But no, it's like, what I love even more about that exchange, it's like, Brian, no, you say, you reference when he says like, I often chase police around on the job, followed by that expression he makes, one eyebrow up, another eyebrow down.
Oh my god, there's a hippo with wings!
Jeez.
Ignore the hippo taking the wings. The Murray is just ascending to heaven.
Danny, I remember when you were saying earlier that the guard should learn how to look up or whatever. It's like, I'm not, okay. Honestly, Carmelita should learn how to look down.
Ruin the moment.
Huh? I don't understand.
The wings! What happened to the Clockwerk wings?
What?
Why does nobody ever look up?
What? Cooper!
Look, that's just how good of a dance. Oh, what?
See, that right there, I know, I think it was all the way back in part 1, I made the claim that, the Carmelita voice actor in this game, not only does she, lose her accent, but, sometimes her dialogue sounds so wooden. That's a great example right there. It's she just goes, Cooper! It's like, wow, way to remote that surprise.
Danny, Ryan, remember the Legend of Spyro New Beginning with that one moment of David Spade where he's like, eh.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, honestly, the way this, with that particular voice actress for Carmelita, it's like, I'm sure there are, numerous ways where it's like, one, she could have emoted that a bit better, but the way that she performed it now, at that moment, it's like, it's not, for me personally, it wasn't flat out terrible, but, yeah, I guess it could have been handled a bit better. It was handled okay. It wasn't just flat out terrible.
I think, again, I think this is just personal bias on my end because I absolutely love Grey DeLisle's performance as Carmelita in Sly 4. That it's I listened back to all of her previous voice actresses, and they just don't compare whatsoever.
Right. Oh no, you're not wrong.
This game's due tomorrow, and we forgot to record you doing this one scene. We need you to do something for us quick. Cooper! Okay, you know what? Forget it. We don't have enough time to do anything else.
Well, it's when you really listen to the way that she emotes that line, it's it in a way it kind of makes sense because it's when she says that she's in mid-realization that, oh no, this wasn't just some random raccoon that she was dancing with. Oh no, it was Cooper.
Well, no,
so she emoted it while she's oh, I just realized this. Cooper!
The gang and I took a break and headed for
or something like that.
I don't know. I felt like there could have been a different kind of delivery there.
Yeah, there could have been. Yeah, it's no, I agree. There could have been a different delivery with that line, but for me personally, I honestly didn't really have that much of a problem with it.
Wowie eyes.
Oh yeah, this is the first instance where it's even though we didn't technically take on Rajan himself as of yet, we deal with we take on two areas featuring the exact same villain.
Yeah, it takes 2 chapters to take him out, whereas every other time it's when the chapter is done, that's it, we're moving on to the next villain.
Exactly, like Dimitri, for instance. It only took us just 1 chapter to take down Dimitri, but for Rajan, it's oh no, 1 chapter's not enough. It takes 2 to take him down.
To be fair, that was only the first episode, so and we're on our second baddie here.
Oh yeah, it's I'm not trying to imply that's a bad thing per se. I'm just pointing out
saying that
it's
either. I'm just more so saying, it's not something you can exactly say something that's set in stone when it's they only did it with 1 guy.
Right. I see where you're getting at. So yeah, I guess that being said, alright, that'll pretty much do it for this part of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. So, we now have the Clockwerk wings. We still have more parts to go through, obviously.
And we ditched our tuxedo.
Yeah, the tuxedo is no longer needed.
Yeah, it was chafing my ass, Bentley.
But yeah, just like what we said earlier, we're not done with Rajan. So join us next time as we go to the next chapter, which we will indefinitely take on Rajan later down the road. We will see you guys then.